We're back.
We're back.
You can't get rid of us, family.
Here we are. We're in your mind.
We are.
Never to leave.
Thank God.
Goody, goody. We're on 255, and our beautiful sis has agreed to take it away.
Lesson 255. This day I choose to spend in perfect peace. This day I choose to spend in perfect peace. That's worth breathing into deeply. This day I choose to spend in perfect peace. It does not seem to me that I can choose to have but peace today. I'm going to read that again.
I know.
You wouldn't mind in my language. It does not seem to me that I can choose to have only peace today. And yet my God assures me that his Son is like himself. Let me this day have faith in him who says, I am God's Son. And let the peace I choose be mine today, bear witness to the truth of what he says. God's Son can have no cares and must remain forever in the peace of heaven. In his name, I give today to finding what my Father wills for me, accepting it as mine and giving it to all my Father's sons along with me. And so, my Father, would I pass? Can you hear something in the background?
I can.
Oh dear. Okay.
Is that my darling brother working in the yard?
Oh, we've got about 120 blue jays here.
That's a blue jay?
No, it's him banging on a bucket to deter the blue jays. Sorry, guys. So sorry. This day I choose to spend in perfect peace. Beautiful that we have a real life example of something coming in to disturb perfect peace.
That's it.
He's outside my window banging on a bucket. I choose today.
I'm sorry.
Peace.
I'm sorry. Can we start the prayer again?
This is the second paragraph, the last paragraph.
Mm-hmm.
And so, my Father, would I pass this day with you? Your Son has not forgotten you. The peace you gave him still is in his mind, and it is there I choose to spend today, in that peace, regardless of banging buckets or anything else that might be going on.
You know what Jesus brought to me in my mind was this when he was talking to Thomas after he resurrected. But Thomas wasn't among the disciples when when he first appeared. And when Thomas had heard that they'd seen Jesus, he still referred to as doubting Thomas because he was saying, I'm not going to believe until I see, until I've touched him.
With five
Yes.
physical senses?
Yes.
Wow.
And when Jesus did appear again, a blue jay just landed outside.
Got one too.
And when he did appear again unto Thomas, And I wish, Jesus, give me your exact quote. It was just so beautiful. But he said something along the lines that, you're blessed because you have seen, but blessed are those who believe but have not seen.
Yeah.
So, not that Thomas was blessed. He's saying you wouldn't believe until you saw, but blessed are those who believe and have not seen.
Mm.
And this is kind of the ego says, I'll be at peace, when something changes, or it's not possible because of everything that's going on around me that I could be in true peace, right? But if we trust what God is declaring about us, that we are His, that we are like Him, our will is one with His will, and that God's Son cannot have a care or concern, that how we are in truth is in perfect peace because God created that. That's the condition. It's have faith and certainty in what God is telling you without having the external evidence to back it up. It's that practice of claiming what is, even though the world doesn't support it, and then experience the fruit. The revelation comes once we, right, bring our mind to its natural state of peace and rest. Then the blessing is, yeah.
Which reminds me, thank you for bringing that in, sis. Which reminds me that we need to set the goal in advance.
Yeah.
Because if we don't set the goal of peace, forgiveness in advance, then everything will go wrong. Yeah. Okay.
That's right.
So it's like, yeah. So we need to the goal in advance we need to repurpose everyone and everything for the day. That's it. And when we declare that any temptation is a divine invitation for us to apply forgiveness in that moment. I forgive myself for believing and having used this person or situation to attack myself, right?
Right.
So it's taking it back there. And if we set the goal in advance, then there's tremendous relief in that, because suddenly we're not responsible, mythical me, to try and fix illusory problems and conflicts, etc. Yeah, we're really giving Holy Spirit our permission to take over, so we can afford to stay in peace. Then
that's it.
Right?
That's yeah, and that follows so beautifully. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry, sis. I just want to say this, that and this is what I need to do every day, and which I do try to stick to, is to set all self-willed agendas aside, right? And all desires to manipulate, because that's what the ego does. It's always scheming to try and manipulate either people or situations to its best liking, which of course amounts to amassing guilt, which of course amounts to amassing self-attack, right? So it's a big thing in that is affirming my desire to be wrong about what the ego believes. Again, I know we keep saying this, but it's so true.
It needs to be.
Am I willing to be wrong? I mean, and a question that I often ask myself, especially if I'm in any conversation with somebody who's not on this path, is, do I need to be right with this other person?
Yeah. Who needs to be right?
Who needs to be right? It's got to be an identity apart from God.
That was the biggie. Yeah. Anybody else out there have that disease? I did.
No, I think we're the only ones.
Oh my gosh, how insidious is that one? Yeah, the need to be right.
Need
Self
to have an opinion, need to be right.
defend yourself against yourself, your brother. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. To let the mind that knows truly to inform you is all there is to do. And we can't receive that unless our mind is in perfect peace. So this day I choose. You know, embedded in this statement is the fact that it can be done. This day I'm going to choose instead to spend my day, the day, in perfect peace. It's possible
Mm.
when we desire it more than anything else.
And it's a beautiful thing because it's not personal. I used to think it was personal. Doing these lessons was personal. There was a personal awakening that was happening, 20 odd years ago, 30 years ago. And what I'm realizing is when I truly desire to spend the day in perfect peace, I'm doing it for everyone.
That's it.
That changes everything.
Do you all understand that? Like, there's just the illusion is that one mind was splintered into billions of privatized minds, but the one that's recognizing union and healing the mind, that's the one mind that's being healed. It's just one mind that needs to wake up.
Good
So
place
when
to
you
be.
have your breakthrough, you're doing it for all of us.
Yes.
So we thank you. Everything that we do helps, counts, is felt. Okay. Thank you, sis. Thanks for the reading and thanks for the explanation.
Yeah, thank you. That was fun. I love that lesson.
Me too. Me too. And let peace descend upon the blue jays
Yeah.
that they might fly away.
Well, they have. I joined with them before.
Okay.
So that's good. They're gone. No more banging buckets to try and scare them off. Oh
Thank
dear.
you.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, we will see you anon.
Okay. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.